Hey, Shalom, Akim. This is Yabatazah. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, first and foremost. Uh, you know, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Much love and respect to all you brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth, striving for the hopeful, elect, enduring all afflictions, and seeking out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Shem Rakakwadash, Barakatam Akim. As always, first and foremost, as I said in the introduction, all glory and praises and honor goes to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, the Father and the Son. The Father's name is Yahweh, the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Those are the ones that are primarily the only ones that have the power to deliver and that protect the elect, despite of what anybody thinks in their own earthly minds. Okay, and reason of me saying that is because Yahweh Shai has always came through and assisted me in the things that I've, come to, crossings with that were, obstacles, in my life. And just recently I've went through one, and, there was a lot of mental warfare, spiritual warfare going on. And that's what I'm going to go into. And the signs were being shown to me that, things were against me, but then there was the signs also that they weren't against me, but it was leading up to a point which was to build me up, to not lose faith, to keep faith, keep fighting, keep pushing. And that's all I needed. That's all I needed to know from my understanding, my belief was Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And the water to them, because they are the reason for our existence, for our being, for our ability to keep pushing and overcoming situations. Okay. And I'm gonna, before I get this, Salakia, let me go to the scripture here, because I said he assisted me in all the things that I've been going through just recently. And let me see. I think it's in Baruch. No, it's in here in Tobit, chapter 14 and verse nope, it's not there either. Salakia, give me 1 second. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 19 and verse 22. For in all things, O Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, thou didst magnify thy people and glorify them. Neither didst thou lightly regard them, but didst assist them in every time and place. So for myself, the one that always came through for my assistance was Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, point blank, period. Okay? Through whether it been whatever you could think of, Yahweh Shai has been there. This road of mine that I've been through it's not no smooth road. It was nothing like that. And Yahweh Shai, being that one that guided Israel into the promised land, which was in the land of Canaan, what we know as today as Israel, Jerusalem. That angel has been there. But between all that, it was all spiritual warfare going on, man. Even up to the point that was leading to that point that Israel was in the time of Egypt, the house of bondage, up to the point of them being delivered. There was a building point, a spiritual building point, and it manifested itself in the flesh, in the physical realm. But still, even within that physical realm, Yahweh Shai intervened and protected and assisted those individuals into safety. So I wanted to bring that out because I said that. So let's go back to 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 17. But we, brethren, being taken from you for a short time in presence, not in heart, not from the mind, endeavored the more abundantly to see your face with great desire. Wherefore we would have come unto you, even I, Paul, once and again, but Satan hindered us. For what is our hope, or joy, or crown of rejoicing? Are not even ye in the presence of our Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach at his coming? For ye are our glory and joy. Okay? So, but at the same time, it says, seek out thy own salvation with fear and trembling. But we have an elect, an individual group of people that have to be fed, to have to be, to see examples. Or, we have loved ones, family that depend on us through prayer, through fasting, through doing this work in order to conquer and to overcome the evils that they're faced with, that they may not even know, but we know, but I know that the undermask of this physical realm is a spiritual realm, and it's trying to hinder us, trying to keep us from fulfilling the law, fulfilling the task at hand, which is to serve Yahweh Bashim Al-Washai. Okay, that's why it said, again, 1 Thessalonians 2:17, but we brethren, being taken from me for a short time in presence, somebody doesn't always have to be there to not somebody doesn't always have to be there for you to believe that they're still not doing the work, if I'm saying that right. Everybody seems like they have to see somebody to believe that, okay, that's what they're doing, but, and there's a lot of cases where, sometimes somebody doesn't, that they just gave up, and that was it. But in my case, that's not the situation. And I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody in any camps or anywhere else, but to prove a point. And the point of the lesson is that there's a spiritual warfare going on in our time. We've been knowing this. We've been knowing that. I've been knowing it even before coming into the true understanding of the scriptures. I've always known there's a spiritual aspect to everything that we do, everything that is leading up to our life and towards the future, everything. Okay, through dreams, through seeing certain things with my own eyes, I've always known that there's a spiritual realm. Okay, and it's the what I understood early in my understanding before I even came into the true understanding of the scriptures, as far as knowing the names, who the Israelites are, things of that nature. I always knew that the wicked, the evil spirits are going to reveal themselves unto you. They're going to make themselves known unto you. The good, the right hand spirits, they're going to assist you, meaning that they're going to guide you. They don't have to appear to you to make you know, okay, I'm real, okay, or this is what I'm doing. The good, or if you're part of that plan, if you're part of Yahweh Bashim Al-Washai, you're part of the elect, they're going to guide you into that clear way of path. Even though you're going through the dark, you know what I'm saying, like, the rocky and bumpy roads, you're low in the valley, and you're being you're being faced with adversity, but there's still that spirit of righteousness guiding you. Okay, and that's what I've known for a long time. But even within that tribulation, that affliction, that adversity, it hurts, it sucks. Okay, but at the end of it all, all the praise and glory goes to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. And as Paul stated, it says, but we brethren, being taken from you for a short time in presence, not in heart, endeavor the more abundantly to see your face with great desire. Wherefore we would have come unto you, even I, Paul, once again, but Satan hindered us. Because Satan is all about hindrance. To hinder you means to put a stop to you, to try to stop you from doing what it is that you're what your purpose to do, what you're set up to do. So I'm gonna look up that word hinder, and let's go here. It says create difficulties for someone or something, resulting in delay or obstruction. Okay, the origin of Old English, it says related to German hindern, also to behind. So you fall behind, but that doesn't mean because you fell behind that is the end all be all. You still, the Most High has it happens that way. It happens to the best of us. As long as we come back, we bounce back from that. That's what the Most High wants. Okay? You learn through experience. You learn through hardships. That's how one becomes wise, through adversity, through hardships, through tribulations, oppressions, and overcoming that. That's what the Most High is looking for. I don't even know if this thing's still recording. It's saying it is, but I don't know. But that was the point, because Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, that's what his name means, adversity or adversary, Satan, right? Satanas. The outline of biblical usage says adversary, one who opposes another in a purpose or act. Okay, because sometimes in the flesh, or not sometimes, the flesh wants to point fingers at, oh, there was this individual, that person. No, but in the spiritual realm, it's already been going on. It was already set up. Okay, but having a spiritual eye, we're supposed to see these things. And me, I wasn't seeing these things until, I ain't gonna get into detail, but I started seeing these things. Things started popping, and I started putting the pieces together, and boom, my answers were coming. Okay, and it wasn't just me being affected. All right, it wasn't just me being affected. It was other individuals within my circle that were being affected, that were being attacked spiritually, a spiritual demonic attack. And I ain't talking about like hearing noises and all that weird shit. I'm talking about just, as it says, one who opposes another in a purpose or act or hinders. Meaning they're trying to put a stop to what the will of the Father is supposed to be done. Even though we know it's going to be done, but that's part of the story. As Paul, as Yahweh Shai, when he had to rebuke Peter, when Peter tried to keep Yahweh Shai from going into Jerusalem, because it was all part of the will. But there's those times where it does come to pass, where the men of the Lord are faced with that. And it's a beautiful thing. As long as you bounce back and you come, you do what you have to do, that's good. You keep the faith, you keep believing, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Okay? You put your trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. You keep the fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord is beginning of knowledge. You keep studying, keep reading, keep praying. You stay within the guidelines of the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, and you're good, man. Lord willing, you're good. Do the work. Okay? So it says, Ephesians 6:10, finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahweh Shai, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Okay, because Yahweh Shai is the only one that keeps us, or gives us the ability to continue to stand. A lot of these people that face, from what I faced, and that not only just what I faced, but the things that I hold as my standard, keeping my integrity, staying true, to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and at that doing the work to the best of my ability. And then having to face the adversities of the world, these people couldn't do it. These people think out here that when you come to the Lord, that everything's just going to be gravy. Everything's going to be laid out badass for you, and you're good. Look at the world. Look at the way the world is today, man. Everything is messed up. People are off the chain, wicked and evil, man. And it's just manifesting itself. As the days go further into the future, it's becoming more darker in this world. Okay? That's why Yahweh Shai likened unto the these brothers, or camps, whatever you want to call it, as being lit up houses on hilltops, man. They're little houses, or candles, but around it is full of darkness. That's what this is. Their people's minds is full of darkness, man. They've been influenced by demonic spirits, by whether it was by a man or whatever it is, it's still spiritual and has infiltrated these people's minds, man. Okay? It's everywhere, from the highest people on the earth. It don't matter what race, what color, all the way down to the least, to the poorest person on the earth. Don't matter what color, because that's why Yahweh Shai always told us that we have to get our mind right, man. All right, the mind has to be renewed into a new man. Put off the old man, but be renewed in thy mind, because that's where it all starts. It don't start by trying to make laws and all this shit that they're trying to do out here, justify themselves. Okay, that's what's going on. It's spiritual, man, and and it's gonna keep going until Yahushua keeps coming, man. It ain't gonna stop, and brothers have to be ready for it because, brothers, the scriptures say to exercise in godliness. Yes, that's what we do. But as the more as you grow and you progress in this truth, you're getting higher and higher. Meaning that there's going to be higher demons that you're gonna have to face, and those higher demons, they're not gonna come, as they're gonna come more slick, crafty, you know, trying to slip you up. You're like, oh shit, I didn't see that coming, you know. And that's where you have to constantly, be in prayer and focused. That's why brothers are always urging brothers to, hey man, you got to stay focused. Stay. I know it's hard. I know whatever the flesh, whatever, but you gotta be circumspect. You gotta be vigilant, because those brothers, or some brothers, haven't even probably really gone through those higher levels, but just by starting from the bottom, it's still all the same. It just, you're dealing with different degrees of levels of spirits. As you progress, as you grow in the spirit, those spirits are waiting for you to come. So that's why brothers are constantly telling each other that, because as it said in verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. It's not really, even though we're dealing with individual people, and those people bring us problems, or they're moving by a spirit, and they're part of the demons, chess piece, as a game, as a game. And it's just, it's for me, when it happens in a big way, it amazes me, because it's always at work. You know what I'm saying? It's always at work, whether it just be little small things having to deal with, whatever you're thinking in your mind, or, little issues financially, or your woman or your kids. But when it's a big thing, and then all the pieces, everything starts to come together and it makes sense, and you start looking in the past, and it leads up to this point, man, it was in the making, it was in the work, but Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, put it on me to make this video tonight. I got a new phone, as my old phone was giving me a lot of issues when I was trying to screen record. So I finally got the chance to get a new phone, and other things like I stated, other things that have been going on, and I ain't gonna mention it to nobody. It ain't nobody's business. This is my deal. I'm gonna deal with it as I've been dealing with it, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has proven that he's taking care of me. And I hope all you brothers out there are doing what you have to do. Stay strong, keep pushing, and just keep pushing, man. Even with your brothers out there that are by yourselves, that's who I primarily speak to, y'all individuals, man, because I know how hard it is whenever you're out there by yourself. Not, you can't, whatever the case may be, whether you're choosing it or you're not choosing it. The point is that you're out there doing it, man. Not many people can do it when you're out there by yourself, and you're being faced with everything else in the world, and at that you're being tried and tempted, and I already know. So y'all stay strong, man. But I'm gonna finish it off in verse 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness. Okay, and that's what we have to do, no matter what the situation, what the situation may be, because we're not all gonna have. One day the internet's gonna be shut off. One day all the internet is shut off, and what it's gonna boil down to is your faith. Okay, so one day all that shit's gonna be gone, and when they apprehend you, or you're faced with hunger, or you're faced with some type of adversity where it means your life, that's where your faith is really gonna kick in. Okay, and it's gonna be between you and who? Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Ain't gonna be between you and nobody else. But it's the time that we have now. Yeah, we utilize the things that we have to push this truth out. Okay, so it says, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, being ready. Okay, being ready to speak the truth, being ready to keep the faith, whatever the cost and whatever the case may be ready. Above all, take the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Right? You should be able to deflect all the bullshit that these demons try to shoot at you, man. Okay? And it's talking about it's the temptations that the spiritual demons will try to shoot at you. But because your faith is your shield, and that's what's gonna protect you to keep your mind frame strong, man, in those times of adversity. Because we're coming to a time where, we're living in uncertain times, man. Y'all, I ain't gotta mention what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on in the world. All the bullshit, all the this ridiculousness that's going on in the earth. And it's all about mind control, brainwashing, their agenda, new world order. You already know. I ain't got to get into it in depth. It says, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High. That's right. And that's our weapon, our weapon to fight against these things, man. This is my truth, And Tawada to Yahweh Shemal Bashai for waking me up and sending those men that were the ones that opened my eyes to it, that broke down the things, to give me the understanding. But as I said, it all goes to Yahweh Shemal Bashai at the end of the day, point blank, period. Okay? And it says, pray always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto all with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. And that's what we have to do. You have the ability to go out there on the highways and the byways. You have the ability to get on the phone and make videos. You do that along with prayer, along with fasting, because brothers are being faced with they're being attacked, spiritually being attacked, man. It doesn't always have to be monetary, financial. That's easy. Anybody can hand you money. Anybody can get you out of a slump. But when you're spiritually being attacked, that's a whole different ball game, man. That's a different ball game. And it's only not too many people have that ability, that power, that gift to help one in those types of situations, man. It says, pray always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit. And that's one of the key things that Yahweh Shai told the disciples. They were trying to cast out that demon, out that one son, out that father's son. And it wouldn't listen to him. So the Yahweh Shai rebuked them and told him, this type you have to cast out with prayer and fasting. It says in verse 18 again, and watch thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, and for me, that utterance may be given unto me. Right. And unto me, that utterance may be given unto me. Okay? Because it's what I've been preaching for 10 years, man. And it's not easy. It was never an easy road for me. Never an easy road for me. Being faced with a lot of demons out here in my city. A lot of dogs, a lot of lions, a lot of wolves. Okay? Never easy. And Yahweh Shemal Shai was giving me that power, that strength to do that. And Tawada to the brothers that I don't know that were praying for me, that were sincere in seeing me prosper and succeed in this profession and standing firm for the faith. May the Lord Yahweh Shemal Shai bless you and keep you for looking at me with that type of mercy and wanting to see me to succeed. It says, and for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the Most High, the gospel, which is the good news, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. Right. And and this is not an easy thing to speak, man. A lot of people, they don't know what this comes with. You got people out here that you're faced with, family, friends, co-workers, but then you got in the spiritual aspect, you got demons looking at you, messing with you and doing all types of stuff, trying to get you off the path, but we are in those bonds, man, for Yahweh Shemal Bashai. Let me look up that word, bonds. But yeah, man, I was just thinking about all that, and about the everything that's going on in the world and the spiritual aspect of it, and my situation that what I was going through from the end of June, early July, even to this very point. And the Spirit of the Lord jumped on me and told me, you know, hey, you know, you need to do what you have to do. So this is the word for bonds. The outline of biblical usage says a chain, bond by which the body or any part of it, hands, feet, is bound. And I'm bound to you. I'm bound to this, man. I'm bound to Yahweh Bashem Awashai. You can't escape Yahweh Shai. Just like Jonah, he couldn't escape him. And I'm not saying I was trying to run from the Lord. It was just Satan hindered me through the situation that I was faced with. And it says a chain bound by which the body or any part of it, hands, feet, is bound. Let's see. Yeah. And we're prisoners for Yahweh Bashem Awashai, man. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that out, to the brothers out there that sincerely, listen to the videos and they learn from it and they get, understanding, the water for you, and all, blessings unto you that the Most High will abound, not abound, but, give unto you, abundantly, and keep praying for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not easy out here, and it's all a struggle to the spirit, in the spirit. It's all a struggle, and Lord willing, we all come out, on top, victorious. And, just know that the time is short. Everything that is going on in the earth right now, it's just, it's crazy, man. And it's in every individual out here you see, they have a spirit on them, man. A heavy spirit. And it's just full of hate and death out here. So y'all brothers out there, y'all stay strong. Stay protected under the blood of Yahweh Bashem Awashai. And with that, Shalom.